All right. Let's see. How are we looking? Good morning. Good morning. Just a moment to make sure we are active. Okay, showing offline on Twitch. X. How are we looking on X? Okay. Get X going. And Twitch going. All right, now let's see. All right, we are live on X. Cool, cool, cool. And what about Twitch? We are live on Twitch too. Okay, let's get some backlighting. Bam. All right, I think we're live on YouTube also. Let's see. Are we live? Not that one. Default. Let's refresh. All right, there we go. I think we're live on X, on Twitch, and YouTube. Let's double check. Right. Nice. Now, I'm not sure how this looks in vertical format, but that's okay. That's okay. So, we got another workout this morning. We are on number 115. Let's get to our app here. 115. It is Friday morning. Let's see what we have in store today. All right, another leg day. So, goblet squats, deadlifts, split squat, kettlebell swings, and then a mile run. Fun times. That run, obviously, I won't do on stream, but we will get it done. Now, let's get some music going. Okay. That'll work. Okay. All right. Let's get started. So we were doing the AI tracking on my PTZ cam, and it seemed to be okay. So we might enable that again. Yeah, I think we're gonna enable that again. So let's do that. There we go. All right. So let's get these goblet squats in. And we are going to do 3x15, 60-pound dumbbell. And I like to do a superset with these to do the squats. Squats down to deadlift. I think for this one, we're not going to have a, we'll just do that view right there. I think that'll be good. All right, let's get this dumbbell. Hope y'all having a good morning. As I always say, like to start the day with something difficult makes the rest of the day smooth sailing, relatively speaking. Got a pretty good amount of sleep last night, so I'm feeling pretty good. For this number 115, so this will be 115th in a row, 5 days a week, 2-day rest day, or 2 days to rest and recover. All right, we're gonna do 15 squats. I like to get pretty low and go right into RDL. Now I can't lollygag too much because I got to take my daughter to the bus stop. All right, let's go. Like 15 of these. And if you're new here, instead of counting that grunt, that's just what I like to do. It's 15. Go to the deadlift. One set down. I don't like this music. Switch it. Ooh. Rest a little bit, not too long. Something going on with Twitch. It says I'm live. Yeah, we're live. That was the first set, 15, a little superset. Now the next one. Yeah, we got 60 pounds, 15 reps, and then 15 deadlifts. Here we go. Woo! It's two. It's two down. One to go. Woo! Got one more. We're live Monday through Friday around 6:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Trying to maintain this consistency. Get fit. Get strong. Do something difficult at the start of the day. Make the rest of the day smooth sailing, relatively speaking. All right, here we go. Last set. Woo. All right. First two workouts. Finito. So I did 15. Update that. Oops. Not 25. Not 5. There you go. Okay. All right. Next up, we have Bulgarian split squats. 8x45. Whew. We're gonna get my chair in place. That's what I set my foot on. And to keep the chair from rotating, get my bars back on my little power tower here. I mentioned it before, but I really like this thing because It's collapsible. I used to have a big gray one that I got from Dick's Sporting Goods. And it was cool, but it was quite large. It took up more space than this one. And this one actually folds down to like a 2x4 little package, which is nice. If I need it out of the way, I can get out of the way in like a minute or two. So I dig that. Now, for this split squat, I like to use a kettlebell for this. Just more ergonomic, better for my wrists. See how we're looking on YouTube. All right, looking pretty good on YouTube. All right. Whew. Let me get that chair situated. And then we're gonna get the kettlebell. I like to use the kettlebell on the same side, or the opposite side rather, where I have my leg lifted, just so I have better balance. All right, we're gonna do 8 on each leg. Try to go pretty low, at least low enough for the kettlebell to hit the floor. See, I almost fell over to the left. Right, left. I almost fell over to the right. All right, let me get myself together. Okay, here we go. Woo. Switch. All right, just 1 sec. Woo. I got 2 more to go. All right, we got 2 more. Woo. Sip of water. Don't want to drink too much, I'm gonna cramp up. All right, here we go. Another set. About 45 each leg. I had to pause on that last one because I was about to fall over. Two down. 1 to go. Man, it's tough. Whew. Like I said, you want to start your day with something difficult. Makes the rest of the day smooth sailing, relatively speaking. Coworker that gets on your nerves, it's easier to show grace when you've done something difficult. You know? You got that deadline you gotta hit. It's a bit easier. You start the day with something difficult. Now, I know not everyone's schedule will allow them to start the day with a good workout, but if you can move things around and make adjustments so you can do something difficult in the morning, I highly recommend it. In my workouts, I've been intentional about crafting them in such a way that they can be completed in about 35, 45 minutes. Because, you know, usually on a time crunch in the morning. Here we go. Set number 3, last one. 8 reps. Each leg. That's not good. I'm still over. Let's try that again. That's a wrap on split squats. Woo. What's next? All right. Kettlebell swings, 8 sets. Oh, 8 sweats. 8 sets. 8 sweats. 8 sets. Do Tabatas. So instead of just doing time based, we're gonna do rep based. So we're gonna go hard for 15 reps and rest for about 30 seconds or so, and then do another 15. We're gonna do 8 rounds. Let's see, what's my rest? Oh, 10-second rest. Oh Lord. Okay. Catch my breath a little bit. And then we're gonna go to 8 rounds, do 15 reps. I can't really do 15 reps in 20 seconds, so I'm probably gonna rest for like 15 to 20 seconds. We're gonna use the same 45-pound kettlebell. These other dumbbells I'm gonna put back. Just like cooking, I like to clean up as I go, so I don't have a big mess at the end. All right. Sets of 15. I used to hate kettlebell swings. I was injuring myself. I wasn't doing it properly. But I figured out the technique. works for me. It's supposed to be a good stretch for hamstrings. In my case, for my calves too. My calves are really tight. Not swinging the arms, but letting gravity bring it down, using the hips to bring it up. Because when you're coming up with the hips, that's a similar movement, similar muscles engaged. So, deadlift. So, that's how we're going to attack it. All right, we can do 8 sets, 15 reps. About 15-second rest in between. Más o menos. Or less. All right, here we go. Don't start counting till the second rep. The first one, I just kind of gauge my form and then adjust. That's 15. Woo. Good, about 15 seconds. Number 2. Oh, I didn't even mark number 1. You go ahead and mark that. So I don't forget where I left off. All right, number 2. Let's go. That's 2 down. 2 of 8. Woo. All right, number 3. Woo. Number 3. 5 more. All right, here we go, set number 4. Swap the angle here. That's number 4. Halfway there. Just 4 more. There we go. Looking good. Just 4 left. Then we'll do cool down stretches. Then gonna run. Then do my double protein shake, some creatine. Take my daughter to the bus stop. All right, here we go. Number 5, number 8, number 5, number 8. 15 reps. Let's go. Ah. Six down. No, 5, not 6. That's why it's important to keep track of mine. So you get so drained, you get delirious. Try to keep track. It's the abs for it. Also, it's helpful because I don't have to think. I don't have to remember how many sets, how many reps. I don't have to remember weight. It's all tracked for me. All right, here we go, number 6. Oh. Woo. 6 down. Got 2 more. That was more than 15 seconds. Don't stop slowing down. We got 2 more. We got 1 more. Then we'll do our stretches. Then we'll go for that run. This one is number 8. Woo. Number 8. Let's go ahead and put this kettlebell back. Okay. Number 8. Down. Last one is that run. So I'm gonna do my, I'm gonna mark that done. And then I'm gonna do my stretches. Then I'll go do the run. I'm gonna mark it done, but I'm actually gonna go do it. Just can't do that on stream. So today, my macros that I try to hit on workout days, this puts me in a very, very slight caloric deficit. So I keep track of this by monitoring my weight like every couple of weeks and make sure I'm not losing more than like half a pound in a week. I'm really not trying to get smaller per se. Most are trying to maintain, but I do have a habit of being excessive in, junk and sweets and what have you. So trying to stick to these macros has been really good for me. It's been working out well. And actually, my weight last time I checked was at 201.8, which is pretty good. I'm 6'2", so it's a decent weight. If I was trying to get like super cut, then I'd probably maybe get down to like 190, 185 or something like that. But I kind of like how I'm feeling, my energy levels. I'm not really terribly concerned about hitting a particular weight. I'm more so concerned with being healthy, being fit, all that good stuff. Because I don't know when my time to go is, but as long as I'm here, I want to be in shape. I want to be able to take care of the people I love, take care of myself, handle myself, do what needs to be done, So let's get into these stretches. That's also really important for longevity. Resistance training for sure, but then flexibility. Incredibly important, especially for me because I'm really stiff. So it's only going to get worse as I get older. So I got to start getting that in check now. I was thinking during this cool down period, it's probably different music. Don't really need all this intensity when we're trying to cool down. I'll work on that for future streams. Whew. All these stretches are really good. For me in particular. My back out one time, I ended up going to a chiropractor. I don't even believe in chiropractors, but I was just in such a bad way that I decided to go. And this chiropractor is actually really good. Coastal Spine and Sports. I think that's what it's called in Charleston area, Charleston, South Carolina. And instead of like just immediately trying to crack my back or doing like the humdinger or whatever they've seen on the internet, she asked me questions about what I was experiencing, what the injury was, what was happening, took x-rays, and that's where I found out that I have like a deformed, one of my discs is deformed, one of my vertebrae is like deformed. It's like twisted in such a way that it's really easy for me to throw my back out with certain movements, which is really interesting. And it really does explain a lot. So there's certain movements and exercises that I just shouldn't do because I'm going to throw my back out. So like L sits and leg raises with straight legs that hinge at the hip. That's like an automatic back thrown out for me. But these exercises really help me alleviate the stiffness of my back or in my lower back. And have helped me to be able to touch my toes, which has historically been a problem. I can even go beyond my toes now and get to the floor, which is nice. Which just used to be really difficult for me. Now, it's like nothing. It's a big deal. Anyhow, that's the workout for today. Got through it. Now I'm just going to go do that quick 1 mile run. It's going to be more like a jog. I'm not going to sprint because I'm exhausted. Now, our streak is at 115 days, 115 consecutive workouts, 5 days a week. Consistency, baby. So come back Monday around 6:45 Eastern for workout 116. I hope to see you there. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Peace.